Let's do this live. The MMT evaluation of a film I expected to hammer. I was certain I was going to come on here and destroy this film because when I watched the trailer, and I'm sure most of you had this reaction, like, what am I watching? What is this? What's Momoa doing? What's Jack Black doing? Why are all these characters in this video game and this green screen bullshit? Okay, well, guess what? Some of that's present. But when you look at what also is here, and this is my out of theater reaction, let me pop it up for you, and you can see how excited I am. This is the face of someone who is super entertained for an hour and 40 minutes because it's got a bolt of manic energy. And it's bizarre, right? Weird. And it had me engaged the entire time with its wackiness, its weirdness, and then it manages to land really big laughs. Okay? Not just like, haha, chuckle, chuckle. This is so strange and so manic and so full of life that I had a blast watching this. And I'll tell you who else did. The audience is with me tonight in the IMAX AMC 16. They were hooting and hollering throughout the entire thing, boisterous as hell. I had a father and his two sons, or maybe they were his son and a friend. They were like, oh my God, you should have seen this little boy's face. Because listen, one thing I like to do when I watch a movie, like a Minecraft, where I don't have to be super, fully into the film, I can kind of look at the audience and see what we're getting. This little kid was losing his shit every time a new character from the video game popped in. So, these are the moments that cinema matters, right? Those connections. This kid and his dad watching a Minecraft movie and bonding over cinema. Exactly. That's what we want. It's a hell of a lot more fun, this film, than Super Mario Brothers. That film's not funny. It's got Jack Black singing that song that's totally forgettable, but you all thought it was hilarious. This, on the other hand, is funny. Okay? I think it might be the best video game adaptation ever. Am I forgetting one? I mean, seriously. I'll watch this again. No problem. I'm saying I will, but I would because of all of this. Let me show you just a taste of a 30-second clip, give you a very good idea of what Jared Hess did with this property. Here is a Minecraft movie.
In the real world, you got constraints. But here, anything you can dream about, you can make. That's okay, bud. Buckets are useful here. Dark forces are gathering. We have to stop them.
Buenos dias. We'll see you later.
Minecraft.
And Momoa and Black are really fun here. Momoa's playing a version of Johnny Lawrence. Did you guys watch? Please tell me. Please tell me you watch Cobra Kai. That character, right? Still stuck in the 80s, listening to his 80s music in his Firebird. That's exactly what we see Momoa doing here. A 1989 video game champion who's living in the past, living in this small town in Idaho. And Jack Black is a dude who has a boring life that goes into the world of Minecraft and stays there. It's got a lot of Labyrinth. It's got some Dark Crystal with the design of the evil pig. If you guys watch that, you'll see the Skeksis. It also has a lot of weird laughs. And I think that's what I loved about the film, is that because we know we're dealing with Jared Hess, who hasn't had a movie since Nacho Libre. Do you guys know that? He's been since 2006. This guy's not had a movie in a multiplex since that long that I could tell on his IMDb page. So it's been an eternity. But Napoleon Dynamite, Nacho Libre, And now, finally, this. What a weird pairing. But sometimes you don't know what you really want until you get it. And then you go, okay, well, this was the right call. So now, tonight, I'm going to say, Warner Brothers, kudos to you. You fucked us with Mickey 17, but you managed to nail this. Somehow, it should not have worked. If you showed me all the elements here, said you're going to have Napoleon Dynamite director do Minecraft, oh, God, that's going to be bad. It ends up being really, really hilarious at times. And again, back to that wackiness, that zaniness, that's why it works. Also, let me tell you something. Whenever I love a film, what do I like? I like something that has a life-affirming feel to it. Even if it's depressing, it's still grounded in humanity, right? I don't like films like Bottoms, okay? Bottoms is a film that takes glee in nasty jokes, not positivity, not goofiness, but in slights, in digs, in being nasty to one another. This film is the opposite. It's full of life. It's full of fun. It's got that vibrancy, that buoyancy, and that makes it, at most of the time here, a really engaging film. Manic energy, as I said off the top. The only issue I could see for some of you, and I understand why, it can be exhausting because you've got Jack Black playing at level 11, right? He's doing full wattage Jack Black, but it works because it gives the film the extra boost that without it might suffer. And Momoa is really perfect as, again, that Johnny Lawrence stuck in the 80s, loser, wearing his pink leather jacket, driving the Firebird, listening to 80s music. He's listening to Skid Row's I'll Remember You when his car breaks down. And I go, I think I'm going to like this. I mean, I just knew early on the way that it sets its world in motion. The first little montage, it's got a spring in its step. It's just to the point. And I'm like, okay, I'm with this. And it just stayed. It kept me going. And there's a joke at the end. And I talked to Gone Girl before we started the stream. The joke at the end with the knife is, I was expecting to leave and go, I'm good. Then you hit me with that. Oh, my God, guys, you will laugh out loud. You will legit laugh out loud when we get to the evil Skeksis pig and the knife joke. That's all I'm going to tell you. When it gets there, you're, oh, my God, that's great. And then it doubles down. Not like Taste the Rainbow in Shazam 2 that was like, ugh. It doubles down in the funny way. And this is an 89% for the MMT score. Never did I imagine I'd come on here and give you an 89% for a Minecraft movie.